Miss Pantry, and today we are attacking chicken parmesan for 2 or 1 if you're a hearty eater. I've taken 1 free-range chicken breast, and they're not very big. The free-range ones are a little bit smaller. I love them. This brand is so wonderful. Anyway, I go ahead and slice it in half and then pound it out a little bit. That's the way I like it. I'm going to be cooking this off in the Tupperware's Ultra Pro Pan. These are lightweight. They go from, you can actually tandem cook. Start it in the microwave, finish it in the oven, and or vice versa. They also, you can throw it in the freezer if you want to, and it's fine to set on the table. It's a nice smoky gunmetal gray. I love it. So I've got a few of these, and I just like that they're lightweight. You know, I don't have to have 3 people help me get the pan out of the oven. So I pounded the chicken breast under plastic wrap, so we're gonna take that off, get that over here. And do you guys wanna come in? Because this is really an easy recipe, but I will tell you, there is a little bit of a secret or two to make this tender and juicy and delicious. And you can actually leave these chicken breasts whole if you wanted to, and they still come out just as juicy and tender. I prefer to have more of a cutlet feel because I'm trying to do portion control, so this would be a portion for me. All right, let's go ahead. I'll bring you in and show you all the stars of the show today. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my chicken breast all pounded out. Now, my secret to a very moist chicken breast, whether you leave it without filleting it like this, and leaving it whole and thicker, or because chicken breast can dry out, obviously, or if you do it like this. So I have 2 tablespoons of butter, and it's probably more than what I need. I'm gonna set that aside. This is the jar opener, and you just get up under that lid a couple of places until you hear the pop. This is a lug. And sometimes these can be hard to open. I just opened the pasta sauce. There we go. It's all good. So now this isn't gonna fit. It's a pretty small jar of Dijon mustard, but that's okay. So 2 tablespoons of butter that I've melted off, and then I'm gonna put another 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Now this one happens to be the country style, so it's got a little bit of grain to it. I love it. This is gonna make your chicken so moist and so flavorful. Trust me when I tell you, you're gonna go, ah, she's brilliant. I don't think I've shown this recipe on my channel before, but maybe I have. Okay, so Italian seasoning, and this is Thrive's freeze-dried Italian seasoning, about half a tablespoon. I've got some Johnny's garlic that I'm gonna put down here. And you can never have too much garlic in my opinion, so we'll just keep it real. Okay, so that's how you want it to look. You want it to look where it can blend and emulsify together. If you need to, add more mustard. I'm on the edge of having to add a little bit more mustard. In fact, I think I will. I'm just gonna add maybe another teaspoon of Dijon because it looks like it needs it. Because these cutlets are pretty big, I could just dip it in here, but I'm gonna make it easy on myself, and I'm going to go ahead and bring a plate over, and I'm gonna put my mustard mixture with my spices out here on this plate. And there you go. Get a fork, and I've got a container of panko breadcrumbs right next to that. So you're gonna go ahead with your chicken breast, and this went pretty thin. You know, you can tell how thin that is. Just dredge it first in that. So it's gonna get that flavor all over it, and then into the panko, kind of press down. Super easy, guys. And then the other side, and if you want to flip some up on top, press into it. That's how I do it. Okay, now next, chicken breast right onto there. Oh, and you know, I could have probably done another breast with the amount of mustard, but I'm gonna try to slather some up because I love the flavor of this. And the butter kind of gets cold again because the chicken breast is cold, and sits right on top just like it's supposed to, and it just bathes this chicken underneath the breadcrumbs. So now I'm going to bring my Ultra Pro pan over, get my first cutlet in here. I sprayed this down with coconut oil. I'm just going to lay that right in there. Get this over into the panko. How easy is that? Clean hands. You don't have to get dirty hands or nothing. It's fantastic. You're just dirtying a couple of dishes. And I buy my panko in bulk, so I only had to use about a half a cup. And you might have a little bit of waste, but you can use Italian breadcrumbs. Sometimes I'll mix the two, but I really like how crispy the panko gets. And we're gonna put this right down on the other side of this pan, and that's perfect. Now I have dinner for two, or me for 2 days. So in a 350-degree oven until this is golden brown and cooked through, then I'm gonna add my marinara, and I'm using a puttanesca sauce tonight, and then a piece of mozzarella cheese. Okay guys, so as you can see, ooh, this chicken breast is done. It's crispy on the bottom. I'm gonna leave that. These pans are non-stick. I mean, I didn't have to spray that down, but I did. So I think I want to turn this just because they're a little crispier on the bottom than they are on the top. So let's turn it. Ooh, look at that, look at that. And I can see the little mustard grains. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, now I've got my puttanesca sauce, and I'm just gonna spoon that over. You can use any marinara you like. This is one of my favorites. I really like the olives in there and the whole cherry tomatoes, and you just get, oh, it's making my mouth water. You get a variety, and it's very flavorful. So just put a little bit of that down, however much you want. And I'll put a little more on the other one here. Okay, and now, because the chicken is cooked, it's only gonna be in there a few minutes just to warm that marinara up. 2 pieces of mozzarella. Oh, and in the oven, back in the oven it goes, and we'll be ready to serve it up. Yum! Okay guys, look how delicious this looks. I am super excited. You get that, ooh, crispy cheese, where it's gotten a little bit crispy, a little bit browned, absolutely, and you still have the really crispy, crunchy panko on the bottom. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit excited. So I'm gonna put this, and this is more than, probably twice as much as I will eat in one sitting, but for your sake, I'm gonna give you a taste test. So I wanna give you a close-up. Look at that. Does that look fantastic or what? Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a bite. And here we have that cherry tomato that just burst onto my chicken. And they were in the oven about 35 minutes. And then, oh my gosh. And then another 7 minutes with the cheese and the sauce on there. Oh, You have got to try this. And the cheese that's melted down on the side, it's like dessert. Bonus. All right. I am not gonna lie, this is one of my very favorites. It's super easy, it's delicious, and this is company worthy. So if you were having company, this is absolutely wonderful. And you can make this, you know, one chicken breast cut in half is definitely enough for one person. This is enough for me for 2 meals, but it's absolutely decadent. It's delicious, and I don't know anybody that wouldn't want this served to them at a beautiful dinner. So I highly recommend it. And you have to do the butter and the Dijon mustard. The mustard is back there, but it doesn't take over. And then the puttanesca sauce with the olives, it's so delicious. I hope that this inspires you to try something new. These Ultra Pro pans are so wonderful because I could do this for a crowd in the lasagna pan, put it right on the table and serve it family style. So as always, guys, I can't wait to see you next time for another delicious recipe. If there's something else you'd like to see me cook, leave me a comment in the comment section. And if you like this stuff, give me a thumbs up, share it on your Facebook page. And if you're not a subscriber, I want you over here subscribed with the bell button clicked so you get notified whenever I upload. I'll leave my link to the Tupperware website down below, and it's been up above. And all right, we'll see you next time for another delicious recipe. Oh my gosh. I probably should quit eating so I can eat with the fan.